Well, welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? Glad you guys are here. It's good to be back. Man, I haven't streamed in 3 days. We didn't have a Friday stream last week, so it feels like an eternity. But it's good to be back. Glad to be jumping back into Crimson Desert. I did some things off stream that were pretty fun and pretty crazy, but today, now that I beat this little mini boss thing, which I'll show you where it was here in a minute, but today our plan, or at least what we're gonna start with, because as we all know, Crimson Desert, you can start out attempting to do something and then you end up doing everything else but that. So the plan is climb this big mountain to the very tippy top peak thing and look out across the vast landscape to kind of see what we can see, and then go from there. We might do some more main questing tonight because I want to fight some more bosses. But like I said, we might end up just farming for the rest of the day for all I know. Who knows what's gonna happen when you play Crimson Desert. But it's been a great time. We have a lot of Crimson Desert news to talk about today as well. On the news break, a lot of stuff. We got to talk about IGN. We got to talk about the CEO came out with another statement on the story of the game. We also got some non-Crimson Desert news to talk about as well. So make sure you stick around for the news break. It's going to be a pretty beefy one. A lot of different topics to talk about. Most of it's Crimson Desert though. And I've noticed something. Ever since Crimson Desert launched, it has just like eaten the entire gaming news scene alive. Like most of the news regarding gaming, or at least the news that comes across my feed anyway, is something to do with Crimson Desert, it seems. Which, makes sense because it is a big release, and there's not a lot of other things releasing right now. We're kind of in a little bit of a lull. So, when that happens, people are going to talk about whatever they can talk about to try and have something to talk about. And Crimson Desert fits that mold because there's controversy around it. There is people that love it, people that hate it. So yeah, a lot of the news and topics that are going around these days are all Crimson Desert. So I'm hoping we'll get some news on some other things soon. Like I want to know when Lords of the Fallen 2 is going to release. I want to know more about Mortal Shell 2, which Mortal Shell 2, something big is going to happen on April 1st. That they've been posting timer countdowns ever so often, and the timer always ends up on April 1st. So something's gonna happen on Wednesday that will give us more info into what's going on with Mortal Shell 2. There'll be a PC beta this summer as well, so it's gonna be hopefully we'll learn more about that here in the coming days. And the Duskbloods, don't even get me started on the Duskbloods, bro. I mean, god dang, that's how long has it been? We actually I take that back. We do have some Duskblood news to talk about today. Some stuff from Nate the Hate came out, and we're going to talk about that on the news break too. So we do have a little bit of Duskblood news, but it would be nice to get like something official from Nintendo or from software instead of just rumors and leakers and stuff. Plenio, what's up? How are you? Glad you're here. Thanks for tuning in. So anyway, it's time. We got a mountain to climb. We got work to do. Let's see here. Oh, gotta get our sound going here. Let me make sure. All right, yep, we got audio. So this is the peak I want to get to, because it looks like from that peak, I'll be able to see a lot of stuff. So I'm thinking we're going to start off by just trying to climb that thing and then see what the F happens. You know what I'm saying? But I did, so off stream, I fought a boss right here. This boss was called the Crimson Nightmare. It was like a red mist surrounding this like cube thing, and it was weird to fight. I put on this gas mask that I found, and it seemed to make his damage go way down. Finally got that one done. Kind of gimmicky, but once I figured it out, we took care of it. And so now that I did that, to the peak we go. Alexander, what's up, bro? How are you? Glad you're here. Did they fix the 120 hertz issue on PS5 Pro? I've never had a 120 hertz issue. I didn't even know there was one, and I'm on Pro. So I'm not sure, to be honest. Okay. To the peak we climb! Huzzah! I also upgraded my weapons and armor some too off stream, so we're doing a little bit more damage. We're a little beefier now. Able to withstand more. I think on the way we check out whatever that is, and we check out whatever is up there, that like Stonehenge looking circular thing. Because those are both on the way to our mountain peak for today. So let's start by checking this out over here. Good, just chilling at the moment. Chilling sounds nice. I've actually been chilling most of the day. I was actually off from work today, so some rest and recovery was nice. I was gone, so the reason I couldn't stream on Friday is because we left to out of town to Texas to see my brother for the weekend. So yeah, I've been in Texas since Friday. We just got back yesterday about 8 o'clock at night. And wouldn't you know, the day we leave to come back, all my kids started throwing up. That's the life right there, right? Some kind of stomach bug, I guess. Do I have the stamina? Oh, yeah, we can make it up this rock. No, don't. Stop doing. Yeah, just keep climbing. I hate when they like partially stand, but the game doesn't recognize that you're standing on something, so it triggers the fall animation. Doesn't make, see, like that right there, like it's triggering a fall animation even though it's having me stand. A glitch, some kind of bug they need to work on for the climbing. Yeah, you better run. Alright, yeah, we still have some food, so I was about to just go on a goat killing spree for meat, but I think I'm good. Oh, we just found a bonfire. Okay. But if we can catch if we can run up close to a deer, though, we're gonna take him out, because we do. Oh, is this a cave? So what's going on over here? It's already started, boys. Maybe we don't reach that mountain peak this stream. Oh, whoa, wait. No, it's just a hole in the rock. There's nothing here. Oh wait, what is this? A sword? Is it strong? Is it a good sword? No. Well, I mean, the sword I have is two refinement levels higher. But this would still be weaker than what my sword was at base level. So, yeah. Cool to find, I'll sell it, but I thought it was going to be some kind of awesome sword that legends were told about, you know what I mean? Is that another cave? What's over here? Is there an axe in this one? It's just a book? Alright, never mind. I guess never mind. So what is this place? What exact... Scholastone Institute. Climb! I've heard this is the best but the worst game from a video I watched. Yeah, I think that is I think that was said by Legendary Drops. He said this is the best worst game I've ever played. And in a sense that's kind of accurate, I'm not going to lie. Like I said in the video I made, the bad in this game is really bad. But the good is crazy good. Like, there's plenty of annoying things and things you can complain about. But if you're the type of player that enjoys this kind of game, the things that they do right in this game just outweigh those complaints. So you find yourself in this cycle, basically, where you're just loving, like, you're just loving your time in the game, and then you just freaking complain for 15 minutes straight, but you don't stop playing. Like, you'll just be playing along, having a great time. The game will do something dumb, or you'll have to interact with one of the stupid things they did that, you know, that people are complaining about, and you'll be like, oh my god, this game sucks. It's the worst game ever. And 4 hours later, you're still saying the same thing, but you know what you didn't do? You didn't turn it off. That's how this game treats you. It's a drug, I tell you. I don't know where the F we are, but we found something. It's the best game you hate if you love it. Basically, Red Dead and Neo for me. 2 games I swear at, but the things I like are really good about. Yeah, exactly. If you're the kind of player that this game was built for, you will clench your fists and curse to God that it exists, but you'll keep on playing because it has you. Because Pearl Abyss has you, and there's nothing you can do about it besides keep playing and keep complaining. All right, so we're in some kind of college for the learned. Sorry, ogre guy. I couldn't play this game anymore. I'd cry. I feel you, bro. Once it gets its claws in you, it's an addiction. You just have to run around and see what else there is to do. And most of the time it's, you know, friggin' petting goats and starting a farm, or fishing till your friggin' actual wrists hurt, like you're actually fishing. Yeah, I can't do that. Benjamin Wright, what's up? How are you? Oh, so is this gonna, this should pop up. Abyss battery. So there's 4 of them. What's over there? I feel like I should go see that over there. Keep up the good stream. Thanks, man. I will do so. I was watching this part on someone's stream. I hope you upgraded the bow. I've upgraded the bow once. Is that a problem? You got to grab it with your grappling hook. Oh, I'm supposed to grab it with... Okay. Well, I'll do that here in a second. I want to see what this question mark is. Wait, what's all this about? Guess I'm supposed to learn something from this crap? Supposed to learn something here? Absorb the... Oh, I gotta open it. I observed a strange beam of light at the gate of truth on King Shield Mountains. The radiant glow faded quickly, but it might hold the key to the ruins' secrets. Ah, the ruins' secrets, you say? Depends on how interesting you are in elemental powers. They sound kind of interesting. I'm not gonna say I'm not interested. But I also love just friggin' swinging weapons around. Do I need elemental powers? Probably not, but you know, do I need every fish I come across? No. Still try to catch him though. Greatest weapon. While poring over ancient texts recently, I stumbled upon a truly fascinating record. The greatest weapon. It was a blueprint for a helmet, a masterwork of abyssal technology. Though the documents were so weathered by time that they were barely legible. Any man whose heart doesn't race at the mention of the greatest weapon has no right to call himself an engineer. I'm no engineer, but my heart's pumping listening to hearing greatest weapon. I want the greatest weapon. In fact, now I can't settle for anything less than the greatest weapon. Oh, this dude's a vendor of some kind, it looks like. Are you one of if those players that play pure physical, no magic of any kind? That's usually how I play a game would be that. But in this game, I just let nature take its course. If I come across some kind of awesome elemental thing that'll let me just friggin' clap cheeks, well, then I guess I'm an elemental mage. Oh, obviously this is what I need. So we can buy scholar caps here.
My wares are for those who have proven themselves.
Proven?
You're always welcome to return.
Except until I prove myself, apparently. What's over here? Don't mind me.
Are you sure it's truly gone?
What's this dude all about?
Is something the matter?
Oh, Greymane. Your timing is most fitting. A forbidden volume from the Grand Library has been stolen. Can you track down the one responsible?
Should I get sucked into a side quest right here?
It's just come to light, and we've no idea where to begin. Any thoughts on where to start?
I'd say you should speak with Amaris first.
Ah, yes. The library's overseer will know something of this.
That rogue will be finished when we catch them.
Such prose must never be brought to light. We're counting on you.
They're counting on me.
Hail, stranger.
All right, let's go grapple hook those things real fast, I guess.
Hello.
You know, when you start the abyss puzzle, it's gonna be long. I mean, very long, but lets you imbue a certain element. Your regular attacks and combos. Oh, you're talking about the abyss up in the sky, right?
Greetings.
Yeah, in the sky. Okay, I got you. I haven't even messed up there except for the intro portion you play. How many hours do I have? I think I have around 20, but I'm not sure. When I booted it up, it said 16, but I think that's off. Most people just don't have the patience and miss it. Oh, I put them in there.
Smell of dirt.
I see. Did you hear about? Ooh, can I slide it in there? All right, I guess we go to the side like this. Why did it not do that a minute ago? That's stupid. Get in there. Does it have to be like turned a certain way? Maybe like that. Oh my God. Oh, punch it. Okay, thank you, Benjamin. Oh, you just did this area that I'm in? Did you climb to the... Wait, where's the mountain I'm going towards? Did you climb up there like I'm trying to do? Real Abyss trials are a good source of skills and skill points. Something doesn't want to fit. What do you regularly do? When it doesn't fit in the hole, I usually ask her to scoot over. I mean, well, sorry, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna punch it. Yeah, I'll punch it. Game is peak. Fallen Joker, I agree. This game is amazing. Contrary to popular gaming journalists' belief, it's actually really good. One more. When you complete this area, it will take you up to the sky. Does it force you to go to the sky, or can I do other things instead? Hurrah!
I am not sure I can be of service.
I'm not sure you can either. Alright, we powered something. Something's full on powered, I'll tell you that for god dang sure. We can ring this bell. No, we can't ring the bell. There we go. That was weird. You have to stand like in the exact perfect spot, I guess. I think there's an elevator, but you can do whatever you want. That's why Crimson Desert is P. That's true. Crimson Desert's player freedom is its best attribute. There are many things to love about this game, but the amount of player freedom that it gives you is by far its best suit.
Because you found me, I'll show you everywhere.
That and the RKOs. And all the goats you can pet. And the fishing. And the fact that you can have a farm. And the visuals. Exhibit A. Never mind, let's just say it's a peak game. So many things are good about it. Is that the Stonehenge? You can do other things. Spend time in the sky is not bad. It's a good way to power up since you don't level up in this game. Maybe go into... But I need to climb the mountain first. We're supposed to climb the mountain. Let me go down here. This looks freaking interesting. Thank God they gave us more stamina while flying. Let's go down and see the Stonehenge. I think that hurt me a little. Is this a puzzle or is this just a thing? Like just a statue? It's not. It's no hand holding or explicit instructions on what you have to do. So of course journalists gonna hate it. None of them could best it before release. Yeah. I've come to the realization that I think most game journalists actually dislike what the average gamer is looking for in a game. Like, the game journalist business has become so adverse to the actual desires of the gaming community that it's not even funny. And I think that's why we're seeing these crazy disparages or crazy disparities between gamer scores and journalist scores. It's because journalists actually don't like video games or they don't like the kind of video games that gamers like to play. I think that's part of the problem.
Time to look at things in a new light.
I play on PS5 and the new update made the game so much better in terms of performance, graphics. Yeah, the updates have been, and it's only going to get better from here. They're going to continue with more and more updates. So, you know, 6 months from now, I feel like it's going to feel like a completely different game almost. Oh, what's going on? Oh my God. It's all right. I'll be able to turn it back here a second. Negative content always gets more clicks. That's true. It does. It does. Unfortunately, that's the case. However, see, this is the thing. I think it's worse than people realize it is. I don't think that that IGN, for instance, is like putting out negative opinions because they want clicks off of negativity. I don't think that's the case. I think it's worse than that. I think that they actually believe these things because I don't think that they actually enjoy what gamers enjoy. I think that's the main problem. It's worse than just clickbaiting or rage baiting. They actually believe it. All right, hold on a second. I'll be right back. When we play for fun and entertainment and fun, they play for a paycheck. I think that's part of the problem, yeah.
The future.
When gaming becomes your career, it naturally takes on a different type of priority and joy. Especially when you have to play something that you don't want to play necessarily, because you have to cover it. I think that's part of the problem too, is, you know, people can sometimes lose their love for video games because they become a job rather than a source of entertainment, which definitely happens. However, I'm not so sure that that is always the case. Like the guy who did the review for IGN is an open world RPG sandbox player. Like at least that's what he said. These are the kinds of games that he enjoys playing. So I don't think it's always that. But I will say this, though. I do think that a game like this that takes 100 to 200 hours to get through, I could see it becoming annoying to a journalist. The reason for that is because you're trying to play through it to be able to do the review. Most games you're reviewing will probably take 40 to 80 hours on the high end, right? So if you're stuck in a game for 200 hours, grinding to try and get to a point where you can review the game, I could definitely see how that would annoy a journalist who's not in it for the game, that doesn't want to be playing this. Now, why do they not want to play it? I don't know. I would love to have early access to this game and put in 150 hours, but I guess that is what it is. There's our goal, gentlemen. I think we're going to leave this here. We can always come back, because the goal is climb the peak. Let's not lose sight of our goal. Let's go see what's up there. I just want to see, okay? Oh, look at the cabin. There's nothing? How do you know? Have you been to that peak? Because I feel like there's got to be something either there or on the way to there. Yeah, I'm by the big library, Brendan. Or the what's it called? That's a weird name. Scholastone Institute. Did you happen to find Raphael during one of your library quests? No, I have not. At least I don't think I did. I only talked to one person, and I didn't start doing all the library quests yet, because I'm gonna climb this freaking mountain. We're gonna figure out what is up there. It's a long journey, friends. The average man would never even think to attempt it. But here, on our stream, this is what we live for. The challenge. Look at how far away it is. We'll never get there. Oh, God. It's going to take us forever, bro. You're stuck playing Lies of P? That's not a bad place to be stuck, bro. That's a peak experience right there. There's something top middle of the H. Where's on what? Middle of the H. Oh, we should have went down there first, because we could have unlocked the fast travel point. That's all right. Good God, just climb, buddy. This falling animation thing is so dumb. I hate this game. Mountain climb simulator. You guys just thought we were playing Crimson Desert. Nah, son. We're cosplaying, who's that dude who did like Free Solo? Alex Harold or Honrold or something like that. Something with an H. I think what he's playing is just far from what's... Maybe he was playing games that are not quite the same as Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is kind of in a league of its own in a lot of ways. It's more of a mixture of a lot of big titles than it is like one genre, you know what I mean? It's an open world adventure game, but there's so much more to it than just that. I climbed that big tower last night. I saw the mountain peak was way higher. Did you go to the mountain peak, or did you just do library quests the whole time? Would try to fly over it, and falling from the abyss is my starting point. Hey, that's actually not a bad idea. Just go up to the abyss and jump down. Another game that looks cool is Neo 3. What was your take on it? Some people were saying it's too easy. It's a lot easier than the other two Neos. That is true. Neo 3 is the easiest Neo that's ever Neo'd. However, it's also the best Neo that's ever Neo'd, in my opinion. I do wish it was a little harder. That's one thing that would make it even more peak. But the world is super fun to explore and fight and do all the little side quests. The bosses are good. They're just as good as the other Neo games, in my opinion. I think the story is actually improved from prior games. And it, oh, come on. Come on! And the build variety and weapons and everything, and the addition of the friggin' addition of the ninja style and samurai style system was something I did not think was a good decision initially. But I turned out to be crazy wrong about that, and it was actually the best decision they've ever made in Neo, I think. So yeah, Neo 3 is like a 9 out of 10 for me. I did a whole video about it. Is this game just climbing simulator? It is today. Because our goal is to reach this super high mountain peak top thing. The beauty about Crimson Desert is it can be a simulator of almost anything you want to simulate. And then you can, or it can be an action RPG. Or it can be an open world adventure game. Or it can be a freaking, about the only thing it can't be is a narrative driven game. But other than that, it can be just about everything else. I think we're getting closer, guys. I think we're almost there. We're probably almost there. If you guys see any ore, let me know. I'm gonna friggin' need to mine more. I found this ore yesterday. I forget the name. Actually, I have it in my inventory still. What's it called? This stuff. Bismuth. Bismuth ore. I found a bunch of this. And it's ore that fights back. Like, as you're mining it, pieces of it will get up and start walking, and like on these big stone crabs, and then they try and fight you while you're trying to mine. Kind of annoying, but also like a peak surprise at the same time. Oh, come on. I know I can just grab onto the wall. I think I can climb all the way to the top right here. Oh God. Help! Let me eat something with stamina in it. Let's go. Honey tea. Let's go. I can't be stuck. Oh God, we're still a ways away. Is that the right peak? Tell me that's the right one. Hold on, let's just take a look over here, boys. Holy G. Ooh, let's go to that one next. It'd take us all a year to get over there. Oh my God, look at that crap. Bro. Some of the sights you can see in this game are legitimately some of the best sights I've ever seen in any video game. There are games that look better than this, just like fidelity wise. But as far as like views that you can find in game, Crimson Desert might be the best. Might be the best there is. Are we going higher, boys? Is there a cabin? Somebody lives up here? Let's go look. Are these bad guys or good guys? Oh, these are bad boys. Let's go say hi.
One rule. Don't be boring when I kill you.
Take a little break from climbing for a little bit of cheek clapping.
I love all this.
How are you still standing?
Yeah, you better run. Oh, where you going? Oh my god. Where you going? You ain't about to get away. Oh yeah, we up on a mountain, boys. Ooh, we found an abyss artifact. Let's go. What settings are best for PS5 Pro, like video wise? Quality is best video wise. I think that's what I'm playing in right now. I think I changed it back to quality. I tried them all. Yeah, quality is the best in my opinion. It still plays smooth, but it also looks great too. Ooh, is that a plate of bread? Game's kind of trash? No. I do not agree. This game is peak. So much fun. If you're the kind of player that likes these kinds of games. If you don't typically play open world adventures that you know, are made to have like 100 to 150 hours sunk into them and be super deep and complex. If you don't like that kind of thing, then yes, you're going to think this game is trash. RE9 was better? Well, I mean, maybe to you, but really, RE9 is such a different kind of game. Like, that's such a different category that you really can't compare this to that. You can compare it in your own personal opinion, and you're welcome to like what you like, for sure. But to compare Crimson Desert to Resident Evil 9 would be like comparing vanilla ice cream to the plague. Like, that just doesn't make sense to make that comparison. They're two very different things. Mitzview, what's up, bro? How many streams are you gonna have on this game? I don't know. Yeah, I can see your messages. Is there a message I missed? To answer your question, I don't really know 100%. I'm kind of gauging it based off of like, oh, F, is that a bear? Holy God, is he hard or what? Second. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Oh, shoot! Whoa! How did that happen? I don't know what just happened. Oh, this bear's kind of clapping my cheeks right now. Yeah, get him. God, he has a lot of health. Stop running away. Oh, yeah. Was getting a bear? We got to get some good money for that. Surely we get a bunch of money for a bear hide, right? Dude, those things are beefy, though. Sorry, though. To answer your question, Wesley, I'm kind of gauging it off of viewer interest. I'll probably keep playing this game long after I stop streaming it and move on to something else. So as long as you guys are interested and are enjoying seeing it, I'll just keep playing it on stream, at least until Saros launches. But if everybody starts being like, we're kind of done with this, or we start having like not many people show up for the streams anymore, then we'll move on. Because usually I can plan it based off of, you know, running all the way through the game or completing a challenge run or something like that. But in this game, we'd be in it for the rest of the year if I did like a full playthrough. Why can I not enter this region? The whole goal was to get to the peak. I feel so defeated. We spent all this time climbing just to realize that that's not even a place you can go. Oh my God, no. Well, I guess we head back down. Slow, defeated walk of a man who found the boundary. I'm good, and you? Yeah, I'm doing great. Really enjoying the game. Enjoying hanging out with you guys. But yeah, we have the Demon Souls challenge run to go back to. We could always start a new run on something else if people don't like the Demon Souls challenge run. Saros is coming out. Lords of the Fallen 2 will come out eventually. Mortal Shell 2, Valor Mortis. There's a lot of things we could move on to if we reach a point where, you know, Crimson Desert just isn't doing it for us anymore. But I'm going to keep playing it whether I'm streaming it or not, because I'm having a really good time with the game. That was the wrong thing. I pressed the wrong button. Ah, dang it. The freaking rocks got in the way. Oh, what's up? How are you? Gotta skin me a deer real fast. I'm doing great. Well, I was doing better a minute ago. We set out on a mission at the beginning of the stream to reach the peak of that mountain right there. And we came all this way. We've been climbing for almost an hour just to figure out that it's over here past the boundary of the map and you can't even go there to begin with. What a letdown, bro. Watch this. This is gonna be good. So how's it going? I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, you think that? Here's the crazy thing about the map you just saw. That is not even the whole map. That is the area of Hernand. In a minute, I'll show you the actual map. I can't even zoom out far enough. But this is Hernand. That's just one area. There is all of this as well. It's insane. And it took me about 40 minutes to get from about right here to over here. There are reports. Somebody set out to cross the entire map, and they said it took them 8 hours just to go from one end of the map to the other. Not side questing or stopping to loot or anything, just getting from one side to the other. That's how big this is. Worth $70? I think it is. I think it's well worth the money. Alright, I guess we'll go do some side quests in this tower over here. Just cracked $80 on a new mic. This is gonna be though. Yeah, I mean, in today's economy, money is scarce, but if you're looking for a game that you can sink to get your money's worth out of, Crimson Desert is that game. This is a 200 to 300 hour game. So you spend $70, yeah, that's quite a chunk of change. But for that $70, you get 200 hours of entertainment out of it. Heard they fixed the issues they had on release. They're fixing them. They're not 100% fixed, but they are better, a lot better. But it does have some things that will annoy you, like clunky controls. The story is, not the best story ever told. The climbing can be somewhat janky here and there. But the good far outweighs the bad, in my opinion. You're 100 hours in and still in Hernand? I saw that, dude. There's a lot of people saying that they're 100 plus hours and still in the beginning area. Which, so am I. I'm not near 100 hours, but I could see myself being in this area for another 80 to 90 hours. How many streams are you gonna have on this game? I answered that question a minute ago, Wesley. Did you not? Are you not seeing it? Holy F. Can I even get around there? Because I can't really play much at the moment. I have a game to finish. Been buying games the past 2 years that still didn't finish. What game are you trying to finish right now? Did you hear there are new mounts? Yeah, I heard that. In the new patch, they added some mounts and more bug fixes and stuff. Right around the time I finished this game. What's that? They'll release a DLC and I'll be sucked right back in. They could release a DLC middle of next year and I'll still be playing. Oh yeah, baby. I won't even be out of Hernand next year and they'll release a DLC and I'll just spend the rest of my life playing Crimson Desert. No, get up there. What's the point of mounts if they are only temporary? Only some of the mounts are temporary. Like my legendary horse I can keep forever. Actually did watch the trailer a few days ago. Oh, the game you're working on. Yeah, what is it? Mira or something like that? I think, yeah, I remember that one. I remember that. Bro, how is the game? Is it boring? Is the story non-linear? The story is very, like, just kind of spread out. Honestly, I haven't even experienced much of the main story because I've been just caught up in the world and exploring and side questing. But a lot of people are saying the narrative's kind of disjointed and clunky. But I can't really speak to that because, like I said, I haven't really done a lot of it. Spire of the Stars main gate. I don't have what I need to get in. Looks like. What the heck was IGN smoking when they gave this 6 out of 10? They were smoking. I don't know. They were probably smoking they, them pronouns, for all I know. Yeah, that is the one? Oh, nice. Are you making good progress on it? Tamed animals are temporary. No, not your horses. Only some tamed animals are. But like I tamed my legendary horse and unless it's gonna like go away way later, I've had it for a while now and it's still with me. The bear and wolf mount are permanent now. Okay, so yeah, so they changed it. What's up, Liam? Will you complete this game? Yeah, I will. Maybe not on stream. But I plan on completing it, yes. So far, so good. Currently doing some play testing for all the areas and debugging, basically filling the gap with content. Nice. Do you have like a launch window you're shooting for? I can't remember if it was posted or not. Can't even keep the dragon, and that was a huge selling point. I'm sure they're gonna change that though. They've been getting so much backlash about it that they're gonna end up making it a permanent mount. I can almost guarantee you that. But yeah, I think that was a dumb decision. How's Crimson Desert been treating me? I love it, bro. I love this game. It's so fun just doing random stuff all over the place. Making sure players don't get bored. Can't have that, that's for sure. I wish they would have done that in Code Vein too. I gave Veilguard a 9 out of 10. They definitely on the fence. Yeah, bro. They not only that, they gave Concord a 7. They gave Crimson Desert a 6 and Concord a 7. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, which is probably what they were doing when they gave that rating in the first place. Oh, there it is, person over here. Probably Q4. I think Q3 is kind of dead, but we'll see. So that's not too far away then. You're kind of getting close to launch, aren't you? What the F? Where is this person? Oh, down. I gotta go down somehow. There's gotta be a staircase somewhere around here. Are you shooting to launch your game in a like a dead spot? Or do you think that the fact that it's an indie game means it's gonna draw, you know, a certain crowd anyway, so it doesn't really matter when you launch? If that makes sense. Where's the staircase to go down? Hope you enjoy. All right, see you, Liam. Thanks for checking in, buddy. I'm confused with the camp mechanics. It's way more complex than I thought it was going to be. Are you talking about like the Howling Hills, like hub camp area? No, this is chapter 3. I'm still in chapter 3. I haven't even progressed out of chapter 3 yet. I'm too busy. Oh, the things are back out. I'm too busy living my best life in chapter 3 right now. There's the staircase. Would you say this is better than Neo 3, or did you have more fun with Neo? It's two different kinds of fun. For me, Souls-like games are my favorite kind of game. So for me, I would probably say that Neo 3 I had a better time in. Just because that scratches the itch that I love most. But it's kind of the wrong way to say it, to say that I had a better time in Neo 3, because it's two different kinds of fun. It's like playing basketball or friggin', you know, playing a card game. Like, sometimes you want to play a card game. Other times you're going to want to get up and be more active. You go play basketball. You know what I mean? It's like two different kinds of fun. But for me personally, I love Souls-like games.
Greymane? I was told you'd be coming.
Does this game remind you of Bethesda game?
Suspicions about the forbidden tome was written in a tongue long forgotten. So my first thought is Grunil, the scholar of ancient civilizations. Naturally, you should speak.
Maybe a little of like Morrowind, like old school Bethesda.
Also investigate Raphael, the treasurer, and Tahoe.
Not so much new stuff.
We're relying on you.
Not up to me, to be honest. We do have a publisher, so they'll probably have a better idea. My main goal is to finish everything I have, and they'll take care of the rest. Oh, well, that's kind of nice. It's that you don't have to really think too hard about that portion. You can just focus on developing the game. That's cool. Wholesaling and trading stuff, sending camp members on missions. It's a game within a game, bro. That's how deep Crimson Desert is. It's many games within one game. I don't think I can climb that. I'm gonna have to go back up the stairs. A lot of important recipes here during near and end game. Really? Are you in the end game? Or have you watched Onimusha Way of Swords? Yeah, I have. I've watched every trailer they've put out so far, unless they put out a new one like here really recently. It looks pretty good. Not a single loading screen. It's true there is not an official loading screen, but they do kind of have savvy ways that they are masking the loading screens. But yeah, it is really well done in that regard. You're in chapter 12? How many total chapters are there? I don't even know.
Yes, I'd heard, but that's outside my
Give me suggestions. I want to mod my Elden Ring. Are you looking to make a mod or buy a mod?
Given my work in the treasury.
This is on quality mode on PS5 Pro.
I was occupied.
I can enter every door. That is true. You can enter, except for the doors that are locked. But yeah, if you can see it, you can go there basically.
He's likely the most intrigued by it.
14 in epilogue. Oh, so you really are pretty close to done. At 80 hours, and you're still. Have you been kind of focusing on the main quest? Oh no. Install a mod that gives me a different experience. I haven't played many Elden Ring mods, but some of the most popular ones are Convergence. There's Graceborn, that's like Bloodborne and Elden Ring mixed. And there's another one that they just released an update to called Garden of Eyes or something like that, I think.
You are... I am indeed. Is this about the stolen tome? You can't accuse someone simply because you've studied the matter. Tahoe and I spent the whole day sealed
The
away
open
in
doors and you can buy them. Oh yeah, I found a couple of those, but I don't think they open every door though.
With my work in ancient civilizations,
I don't think.
It would be strange if I didn't. But that has no bearing on the matter. If anyone should be questioned, it's the guards. Anselmo enters and leaves as he pleases, without recording his visits. Go put your questions to him.
Talk to the next dude. I have a lot of footage. I can tell people will see the difference in the progress. Oh, nice. Are you going to put out another trailer before launch?
Anselmo.
60-40 main and... Oh, okay. So you've been doing some side stuff.
Did you review the entry logs for
Main story itself said to take 50 to 60 hours. It's not taking into account the time it takes to explore upgrade gear though. It's basically double the size of a regular game just in the story.
I can tell you that on that
It's crazy.
Brunil came by, together with Tahoe. Javier was there as well. And if you suspect me, you're wasting your time. Us guards maintain our own records too.
There's another dude over here. Oh no, he's underneath. Okay. Only in Act 2, not sure. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm in. This is chapter 3 right now, but I'm not doing any of the main quests. This is just side exploration and stuff. Down here, maybe. New trailer and teaser, maybe gameplay preview with like some advanced mechanics. That'd probably be a good idea. I'm a big believer that the more you can show off of your game, obviously without spoiling anything, the better chance you have to win players over. Not only does it get more exposure for your game just because there's more content about it floating around, but also it shows players that you're not trying to hide anything and that you have something you're proud of. There's nothing that's more shady to me than a game that the developers trying to hype up, but they are not showing very much of it, you know, like no demos, just a bunch of cinematic trailer without much gameplay in it. That to me is a red flag as a player. We're here for the side stuff anyways. True that. I don't need the main story. Just give me the world and a bunch of side stuff to do and I'll be good for a long time. Love it because the game really starts getting good around chapter 4. Chapter 4, huh? So I'm almost there then. Story picks up chapter after chapter from like 4 onward. So would you agree with the same idea that a lot of people are saying, that the story is lackluster in this game? That it's disjointed and lacking depth and all that?
I was working in the lab with Grunel.
We needed a particular book, so I stepped out to fetch it. Even then, he was with me.
And nothing else.
Our backers kind of hate me because of like 3 years ago I was showing them a lot without spoil. Yeah, you can show too much. Don't show too much though. Sounds like a lesson you already learned though. The first 3 chapters are slow. The story in this game is definitely not the greatest, but it's cool. That's the kind of the sense I get from it is, maybe it's not the best story ever, but it seems like decent, you know? I mean, I'm more interested in the story in this game than I was in Neo 3. So if I can handle a playthrough of Neo 3 and have a great time, I think I'll be fine in Crimson Desert. Story is definitely mid, but the best parts of the game is the exploration and what you can do. Oh, I agree with that, yeah, for sure. Played the first 2 to 3 chapters, which are the slowest. That makes sense. I feel like a lot of people who hate on the game are the people that quit within the first, 10 hours or so. Which isn't necessarily a knock on them. I mean, giving a game 10 hours and it still hasn't hooked you can be kind of a big ask, you know?
About the recent book theft. Yes, I've heard all manner of talk about it. I take it you're the one looking into it. I'm only the assistant librarian, so
I was excited to have actually people supporting the game and all. Oh yeah, that makes sense. You got excited and just started going on a reveal spree.
To anyone who'd have taken it. Penned in ancient nonsense.
Once you start investing time, it really starts to reward you around 10 to 20 hours.
Even if someone did take
I agree.
intent to sell it,
another game that's like that is Outward.
my guess is
Outward is like that. Very slow at the beginning, but once you invest time into it, start to understand how to play and what's like the systems in the game, it becomes really rewarding and satisfying and fun. Some of the coolest side quests are story locked because you need certain factions for quests. Interesting. I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go this way. Finally, last person to talk to. This game is about exploration, and once you get everything, play the campaign. That's actually like a goated method right there. It's like the perfect way to put it. Except I explore everything, and then once I have really good gear and stuff, I just explore more. Elden Ring is like that too. True. To a certain degree, you're not wrong. Elden Ring does have some of that same element to it. Although in Elden Ring, the hardest the thing that people have the harder time getting along with is the difficulty. In Crimson Desert, it's not really the difficulty, it's the narrative, kind of, and the pace of the game. But in Elden Ring, I think a lot of people quit just because they get frustrated. Yeah, Outward is amazing, bro. I love Outward. Me and my wife play Outward co-op because it has split screen co-op, which is another goated thing about it. It's the first open world game I've ever seen with split screen co-op. And at first I wanted to quit. I was like, I don't think I like this. But she seemed to like it, so I didn't really say anything, and I just kind of kept playing. About 6 hours in, I was like, holy crap, this might be one of the best experiences I slept on.
Let's start with the treasurer. What did he say?
I'm 40 hours in, 21% completed, and only 2 trophies unlocked. I love it. The exploration is so rich. I've noticed that all the game, same NPCs, have different jobs each day depending on what time it is. Yeah, the attention to detail in Crimson Desert is crazy. Heard there was a meeting with a noble from out of town days. I should have been listening to everything they said, huh? What open world has co-op? Outward. And the sequel comes out this year too. Outward 2 comes out this year, which I'm super excited for that. I'm gonna guess.
Is that he knew nothing of it? Well, that's what anyone would say.
That's main quest, not the story. They obviously wanted side quests that were loaded and had a hook, not just a main. Which is the right way to do it, I think. Side quests that are just like whatever, throwaway quests, are super annoying. Give me some meat. They were at the lab with her all day and reckon the guards, the one acting suspicious. They seem to have.
Yes.
Sure.
His work with Tahoe and an outsider.
In my opinion, if you're gonna put a side quest in a game, here's my rule for creating side quests. If you're creating the side quest and you're like, we need something for the player to do, let's just put this here for them, then don't create it. Don't put the side quest in the game at all. Just leave it out. The only time you should put a side quest in the game is if you have an interesting, cool thing you want to happen or a little side story you want to tell. That's when you put a side quest in. Other than that, just give us a linear main story is better than some freaking side nothings that don't even really matter and just take up time.
Perhaps they did something worthy of a telling off.
How would you rate this game so far? Right now it's 8.5 for me. But as the game gets better, probably more than that. Probably end up a 9, maybe even a 10. Sorry, brother. What is this game that you're talking about with split screen? What? YRK, what's up? It's called Outward. Outward has split screen co-op in it's an open world RPG.
Raphael seems to be the least suspicious of them. There was a new
Dude, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna come in here being a hater. I'm so sick and tired of the false narrative that God won't give you more than you can handle. He will let you get knocked down a peg so you can see you can't do anything by yourself. I agree with that sentiment. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the idea that God won't give you anything more than you can handle doesn't come from the Bible. I don't know where people found that, but if you read the Bible, it's full of stories where God gave people more than they could handle on their own. And then it was God that actually, made it happen. Moses, friggin' Abraham, Job. If you can think of a character in the Bible, they were given more than they can handle 90% of the time. That's kind of how it works. You try a little bit of the alpha playtest version, Outward 2. It's a bit meh at the moment. They fixed the issues they currently have. It's not Outward One vibe. If you know what I mean. I haven't tried any of the playtests, no. But you did though. That's interesting.
You've handled this
I'm
well.
trying to go into it
Let's
blind.
go over
I don't
this.
want like any preconceived notions, you know.
We can't be certain of the culprit.
But that's interesting. Strawberry Field Fairy, what's up? IGN needs to be shut down, probably, or change ownership or something. IGN's a joke at this point, really. They're more of like a parody account, is how I view them. Talk to the Institute steward. Where is the Institute steward?
Greymane, I've been awaiting your return.
Oh, I just had to come back to him
You've been
again.
Speaking with the library staff. My urgent work is done. So tell me what you've learned.
Yeah, I've never read the book of the book of Job is full of a guy who has no idea what he's doing.
What did he say?
Those can handle it because they are meant to handle it, you know. I think that the story, I think with prophets, the truth is that God knows they can't handle it, which is why he has to help them in the first place. God rarely chooses people who are well equipped to do it on their own, because it's not about them, it's about him. Heard there was a meeting with a noble from out of town that day. Supposedly never.
His claim is that he knew nothing of it.
My question is this: how long does it take to get out of the first region? Apparently more than 100 hours. A lot of people are still in the first area after 100 hours.
Yes, his work with Tahoe.
So this is like a word puzzle.
The Institute. He says he noticed nothing. Perhaps they did something worthy of a telling off. How about Almenzo, the god?
Almenzo, the god. It seems the library has records of everyone's visits except Raphael's.
Raphael seems to be the least suspicious of them. There was a new librarian who joined us recently. Javier, that's the one. And what did he tell you?
Ryan Wesley, thanks for the super chat, bud. That's awesome. I appreciate the generosity and the support. Shiba dog dressed in a traditional outfit waving Japanese fans. Well said. Or emoji or whatever you did there. Thank you either way. They insist they couldn't have stolen it since they didn't know about the forbidden books or the ancient language.
You've handled this well. Let's go over this with care. We can't be certain of the culprit like this. You're sure that's what was said? Let's review it all again, just to be sure.
Dang, we did it wrong. I pressed the wrong button right there, I think. Maybe the only way to prove humans. What's the best way? It's not random. What's the best way to prove that God exists to humans? What are you talking about?
Greymane, I've been awaiting your return. Amaris says you've been speaking with the library staff.
Yeah, I should have been listening, but I was busy reading chat. So we're just gonna take some guesses here. I think.
Share your findings with me. Let's start with the treasurer. What did he
Oh, it
say?
was a super sticker. Hey, I really appreciate it though. It's chat or a sticker, either way. Thanks for your support. Appreciate the encouragement too. That helps a lot. There was a meeting with a noble.
His claim is that he knew nothing of it. Well, that's what anyone would say.
What of Grunil?
Yes, his work with Tahoe and an outsider entering the Institute. He says he noticed nothing.
He did. He said it. I heard him.
Perhaps they did something worthy of a telling off. How about Almenzo, the guard? Raphael seems to be the least suspicious of them. There was a new librarian who joined us recently. Javier, that's the one. And what did he tell you?
Javier.
You've handled this well. Let's go over this with care. I can't absolve any of them just yet. Perhaps they worked with an accomplice, or altered the evidence. Yet one thing continues to trouble me.
Oh, he's saying different
Some of the
stuff now.
included details
I think
of
I got it.
never shared openly. Detain that person immediately.
Easy work. So I had no idea what those people actually said. I just used the trick I learned in video games a long time ago. If there are multiple options, always pick the one that's worded the longest. 90% of the time, it'll be right. Because it takes... The ones that are worded the longest are the ones that they actually took the time to write out and like make sure that it was correct with what was actually said. Whereas the ones that aren't wrong were made up, and when you're making something up, you spend less time figuring it out, you know, so you just write something short. Boom, case in point, it works. Sorry I hit you. Except I'm not too sorry, actually. Alright, let's go catch this criminal over here. Bro's way too handsome to be streaming. What's up, Matt? My name's Matt as well. I guess I need to quit streaming and go into modeling or something, you know. I could be a foot model. I'd make all kinds of money then.
Be well then.
Miyazaki'd be my #1 client. Prophet's going through hard times. At some point they can handle with his help. Do miracles for people to witness, and will be as evidence till the day of judgment. I mean, the prophets were definitely a sign to the people that they were that were there when they were alive. But
Who are you?
even at that, I mean, the Bible says that the greatest proof for God's existence is creation itself. The fact that there is something rather than nothing is the strongest argument for God's existence, at least according to the Bible, and that would be my opinion as well. Tie him up. He's already ugly enough. Let's not hit him anymore.
I've done no wrong.
Ollie Cirques, thanks for the sub. I really appreciate you, buddy. Oh, we already did it? Nice. We already turned it in.
Work. So this is the scoundrel. I hear he all but...
Yeah, Misview, there's 2 streams. There's a portrait and there's a horizontal stream. On YouTube, that is. TikTok's horizontal only.
We have you and your wit to thank, Greymane. I'm truly thankful. It's my duty to deal with him now.
Crimson Desert is like the abusive husband at least.
Personally see him delivered to
Keep
where he
coming back
belongs.
even though tell yourself that you're gonna quit.
Here's
That's
a
true.
token of the Institute's thanks.
It's sort of like a Souls-like in that regard. Like a Souls-like just punishes you with difficulty and you just keep coming back for more. Whereas Crimson Desert punishes you with the clunky controls and the annoying climbing and things like that. But you just keep coming back for more because the rest is so good. Our existence is a miracle on itself, I agree. Yes, that is the truth. The fact that there is something rather than nothing, and that something is ordered in such a way that is so complex, like impossibly complex, is one of the strongest arguments for God's existence that is out there. It's called irreducible complexity is what it's called. And so yeah, like things like the axial tilt of the earth and the distance from the sun and the way a freaking atom and is constructed, the flagellum, like all these different things are just so complex they couldn't have happened by chance on their own. Yes, I am a Christian, 1000%. Yep. I will not deny it. Guilty as charged. G Boulevard, what's up? Alright, we got our fast travel unlocked here. Nice. We should have Christian on Discord. What's your Discord? The Discord link's in the bio. Or not the bio. The Discord link is in the description of the live stream. You can join our my Discord server there if you want to. But it's not a Christian Discord, it's just this Discord for the channel. All right, there's a quest I need to do that I stopped doing to go try and climb this freaking mountain, and then we couldn't climb it. Oh, you mean Christian debate? Yeah, I love a good debate. If you want to join the Discord, you can. I mean, if there's enough people that want to debate on there, I would create like a separate server for it. But other than that, you can just DM me on Discord. I'll debate anything you want to debate. I'm a debate addict. Yeah, this one. Okay, yeah. So this is the boss I beat yesterday. This is the quest from that boss. We took out the Crimson Nightmare smoke boss thing. And now I need to go report to this guy and tell him what I found. F that, bro. Come on now. Where? Why will it not let me teleport? Can't teleport in my current state. I'm just walking. Why could I not teleport just walking? Yeah, this map is insane. It's crazy big. I'm not a Christian. I do believe in Jesus. Peace be upon him. Rashid, so what are you if you're not a Christian? I'm assuming you're a Muslim? Oh, Jorbinicus is up for debate. Yeah, me and Jorbinicus have had our own debates over Discord. He's a good one to talk to, too. I'd see you someone debate. You seem pretty chill. I am very chill, but I'm also very opinionated. So, like, I'm like the, I'm super chill, but I also have my own opinions and I'll stand on them as well. I don't get upset. Like, I'm not going to get angry if someone disagrees with me, but I'm also not timid. I'm not going to, like, just agree with you because I don't want no smoke, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to tell you what I think. And if you don't like it, well, I mean, we can just disagree. Or maybe you prove me wrong, who knows? I'm not against being wrong here and there. Never happened to me yet, but I'm not against it. I'm just playing. I'm wrong about a lot of things. Yeah, you can, yeah, Discord's in this, in the, Discord is in the link or the description of the live stream. Join the server. If y'all really want a debate server, I'll make a debate server. Up to this point, people just private message me about whatever they want to talk about, and you know, I'll talk about it with them. But if y'all actually want like a debate server, I can make one so that more people can be involved. Yeah, we all can be wrong, 100%. Except my wife. My wife is never wrong, and don't you dare insinuate otherwise. I hate watching debates, though, especially brain-dead theology debates, because most of the time they're very uncharitable and strawman arguments. I mean, that can get annoying, but I like watching even bad debates because I think there's something to be learned even from bad arguments. Even if I disagree with both sides of the debate, I'll still watch it. Because it's like sharpening a sword, you know? It's like in martial arts. You learn from the fights you have that you do poorly, and you learn from the fights you have that you do well, and you learn from watching other people fight poorly, and you learn from watching other people fight well. There's something to be learned from all of it. Although if it's too stupid, there's something to be said about the time. Maybe you shouldn't waste your time with it. God dang it, don't get stuck on the dude. Did I just triple kill these hoes?
What are you doing there? Please, I've a family.
I'll untie you, buddy.
Oh, you see?
If she ever said Crimson Desert is bad, then she will be wrong.
Can't thank you enough.
I don't think she said that.
I must repay you.
Can learn
Help
some.
yourself to that wood over there.
I'm sure I love watching Mormons flounder and try to cope why their religion is a thing outside of their swindler, Joseph Smith, wanting to marry 40 women. I mean, that is entertaining as well. I used to have Mormons come to my house. Like they would, you know, like the Mormon missionaries would come. And I'm like the kind of guy, like I just invite them in. And then I schedule times for them to come back. Like anytime they'll come, I have them over. But it got so bad that, like they... And I'll just sit down with the Bible and we'll start debating theology, which a lot of times they don't like to do. But it got so bad, I think I got blacklisted because they never send people near me anymore. It's weird. They like cold turkeyed me one day.
Yep.
Maybe they think I'm a lost cause.
Well met.
You're back.
How many hours I got? I have a little over 20, I believe.
Did you see anything odd? I've heard they're making some kind of medicine.
Yes.
Try jump, then press 3 times, and then square. Okay, I'll try that in a minute, Cranmo.
Thank you for all your help.
Move along.
You can learn some people just debate without really understanding what they're debating about, and I do avoid that. As someone tried to debate with me, like, nah, I'm out. Yeah, I mean, sometimes people are just disingenuous, and no matter what you say, like, you can tell when someone is not really listening to what you're saying, and they're just thinking about what they're gonna say next. And those can be less fun, but less informative. But a lot of the time, sometimes even those are worth having. I guess we're done there, right? All right. Jump, then R3 3 times, and then square. Oh, X, not square. Okay. So... the X didn't work there. I don't know why. Huh. X didn't work. I don't know what X was supposed to do. Do I have a day job? Yes, I do. I work for a youth program that puts on camps for kids. Among many other things, but that's the main thing we do. Okay, we need to find this one. Liberate the slave camp. Where's this at? Oh, yeah. Give me my legendary horse. If you played Outward with your wife and had fun, everything she says is right, and you have to agree and be exactly. Yeah, if I just agree and move on. If I climb up here, I think I can cut across. Nice. Mormon beliefs kind of anger me. They believe that Father has a consort who he procreates with. Why do they make you angry, though? I mean, they're weird to me, but they don't make me mad.
You're done for.
Matt can legit be a pastor and we would go to his church. No, I'm not looking to be no pastor, no. That's for men much better than I. That's a really nice. I enjoy it. It's fun. Oh God, they found me. I was trying to talk to you guys for a while before the fight, but I guess. Oh, suplex! Why was it friggin' not punching where I wanted it to punch? Oh, yeah, get some. Finish him off real fast. We'll move down the way. Thank God we get him done. Oh my God. God, these freaking little baskets are put there specifically to stop me from clapping cheeks. Why is my horse in here? What? Dude just juked me out, bro. Wow, there's so many dudes. We're not even 80% done yet. Well, now we are. Ooh. How'd I do that flip kick, spin kick thing? Oh, sorry, buddy, sorry. Oh, he's up there. I'm out of arrows. Let me hut. We're gonna climb. Get up there! You whore, grab the rock. Good God! RKO'd. Man, there are so many enemies here. We gotta get rid of this guy who's sitting up here just chilling. Oh my God. All right, we got that part of the slave camp finished. Let's free these fools real fast. If you just bump into them, I figured out it's a lot faster than actually untying them. Did you play Black Desert before? No, I did not play Black Desert. I'm a desert virgin before this game anyway. Blasphemy is pretty anger-inducing. I guess that there can be a form of righteous anger there. But for me, I'm like, there's no sense in getting angry about it. Like, people believe what they believe, and getting angry doesn't help anything. Oh, frick. Oh, God. Now we can kill this dude. God, I hate that they just... I wish there was a way... I need to get, like, some kind of explosive just to take out towers. What the heck just... What just happened? And he still wasn't dead. Nice. Suplex the guys with the shields on. I usually just RKO them. There, get free. R3 combo instead of climbing. Yeah, I probably should incorporate that more. Oh, he's too big to RKO. That's when you know you have a problem. If you're too fat to be RKO'd, then you might oughta eat a salad and go for a walk, you know what I mean? There, we got rid of baddie there. You have a problem with this game? What's your problem? It's consuming your life? I'll start a support group. We can all get together once a week and play more Crimson Desert. What motivated me to start streaming? Well, oh dude, I need to cook my meat. I'll answer that here in just a minute. Can't control yourself with this game. It's a noble undertaking. Me free all these dudes. It is peak though. Let me take a cooking break. Oh wait, I gotta kill this archer first. Is this game any good? It's great, bro. Amazing game. If you like this kind of thing. I always add that in because if you're not a open world adventure type of player, then it's just not gonna be your deal. Let's make it all 10 of them. So what motivated me to start streaming? Well, the story of how I started streaming is not very interesting. I started the YouTube channel and about 3 or 4 months in, maybe a little more than that, I put out a poll basically. It kind of came across my mind, you know, maybe I should start playing games like live instead of just making videos about them. So I just put out a poll on my channel and I was like, should I start streaming? I don't remember what I said. It was like a couple days a week or something like that. And everybody answered and it was mostly yes, except for a couple jerks that said no. So I decided to go ahead and start streaming. That's how I started streaming. And then most of the people that answered yes didn't actually show. Like I had like 1 viewer my entire first stream. So, you know, like most people don't show up and watch you even if they say yes. But that's not really an interesting story. The more interesting story is how I started the YouTube channel in the first place. That's really the, I guess, more juicy thing. Because the whole channel was started basically because of my failure. Oh, I almost killed people here. Basically because of my failure as a business owner. So I had this construction business I started with my family, like my brothers. And long story short, there's way too much to go into, but long story short, it failed hard and I ended up with like $40,000 of debt and no business was essentially the end of it. And so I needed something to take my mind off of everything, like something to do while I was trying to work my way out of the mess that I could do in my off time or my downtime that would like help me to kind of clear my mind and give me something to focus on and something new to pursue. Because up to that point, I was used to working like almost every hour I was awake trying to make the business work. And so all of a sudden I was just working a job trying to get out of the hole I put myself in. And I needed something to do in the time when I wasn't at work, because I was like, oh, this sucks. I'm just going to be thinking about all the stuff that was bad. And so I decided to start it was my brother's idea, actually. He was like, bro, what if you start a YouTube channel and play like Souls and Souls-like games? And I was like, I don't know about that. And then one day I created a channel for him, because he was making like this podcast thing. So I made this YouTube channel, and as a test, I uploaded a little short I made of, I think Dark Souls 2 was the first one I ever did. And it got like 1,500 views. And I was like, that's kind of fun, just to like make stuff and then see if people like it. And from there, it just took off, and well, not take off. I mean, I'm not like huge or anything, but I mean, from there, I just kind of got hooked, and I've been doing it ever since. So yeah, basically I started a YouTube channel because I suck at running a business. So why not make videos about video games, right? I guess that was my logic. We got 13% left. The streets are red with blood, and there's just more of them. I didn't stop right there. Stop getting up and stuff. God dang. You can collapse the towers with super heavy sword swing. Oh, can I? I'm gonna try that next. Yeah, there's the Matt lore, yeah. Such as it is. As uninteresting as all of it is, there's the Matt lore. We done? Oh yeah, they're done. Yeah, they done. Yeah, they done. Liberated. How did your construction business fail? How did it not fail? that's the better question. There's so many reasons. I mean, the main one is I sucked at running it. This is the main one. But outside of that, if I had to pinpoint like a specific issue, where there were many specific issues, but probably the biggest one, or I say the biggest two, was overexpansion, expanding too fast, and then the market contraction happened and we couldn't survive it. So overexpansion is probably number one, and number two was focusing more on acquiring new customers rather than running the business well, if that makes sense. So like trying to get more projects all the time, if you don't have a strong system and healthy business practice, is a recipe for disaster, because then you get all these big projects, but you don't have good systems, and all kinds of things go wrong because of that. So that's probably the two biggest things, but there was many more than just that. Let's see here. So we done did that. What else? What else can we do? I should probably get some more skills here. Oh, I forgot I have the lariat follow-up now, bro. I need to be doing... Why am I not doing that? Forgot I already have that. Let's grab the shield dodge here. Ooh, how many does it take? I need one more. Let's grab more stamina. It'll help with climbing. Journal. Let's go meet William's lieutenant. Where's that at? Alright, we can just teleport right here then. Except I can't teleport in my current state for some reason. That's annoying. Teleport. Went to a mini bike meet today. All sorts of little scooters, e-bikes, and small dirt bikes. Bro, we literally wheelied past the cops for like 4 minutes. Only one flipped his lights on and he just let us go. Oh, dude, you found like the coolest bunch of cops ever, bro. That's legit. This game is top tier. I agree. It's so freaking good. No, I take that back, and I think I agree with IGN. It's like a 6 out of 10. IGN's never wrong. This has got to be like just mid, you know what I mean? All right, we need to go visit the Smith. Smithy. Let's go say hi to the Smith. Where's the... You back that way.
Light upon you.
Sorry, buddy. Here we are. Let's see if I can upgrade anything. Smithy.
The master of the anvil.
One muscle and contraction and you can't teleport. It's pretty... Yeah, dude. I don't know why it does that. Like...
This forge has restored many fine blades.
You literally just have to take like one step forward and then all of a sudden it lets you teleport again. So I can upgrade the sword again. Oh, we also have a spear now. We can go do the spear trials. Should probably do that before we leave. Oh, I can't upgrade my other two though. So we'll do we'll do our two-handed sword. Get us more damage off that. We even had a fire truck flash his lights at us. Today was crazy. Turns out church is actually on Mondays apparently. Were you doing that near a church or something? Oh man, wait. Yeah, okay. We'll probably do our bow next. IGN was right. This is a Concord level failure. It's worse than Concord. IGN gave Concord a 7. This is a 6 according to IGN. Yeah, we'll refine that one. The bad part about this game is I'm a truck driver, so I can only play on the weekends. Yeah, that does suck for you, bro. You can't play in the evenings after trucking all day or something? Church of Dank Nooners was in full session. True, yeah. I still need to get my membership to that church all squared away, but one of these days. One of these days. Hail Nooner, you know what I mean? No. I don't even want to. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell a lot of that crap. I don't need those swords. I do need to go drop by Howling Hills and put some stuff in my chest that I found. Because I have weapons that only the orc guy can use, I think. I think it's his stuff. But these things right here, I think is for him. I don't think Damien can use great axes. Well, I'll check, but I doubt it. Don't need that. Don't need these either. Sell that. Oh no, not the keys, not the keys. Keep the keys, guys, keep the keys. Dun, 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 dun. I don't need this spear now that I have the other one. We'll get rid of that. I'm gonna keep this gas mask just because you never know when you'll need it. I might run into another quest or something.
A blade is to remember me when your blade.
See these right here. A great axe, and a great hammer. I'm thinking these are weapons only the orc guy can use. And I'm pretty sure we are really far away from the from getting the orc guy unlocked.
Searching for a sturdy blade?
I think I'm gonna sell that thing of unrefined. Oh, I can't sell it here. I have to sell it at one of those dealy wops. You can do wheelies on a bicycle too, just saying. This is true, huh? There's no excuse for not worshiping at the altar of Nooners, isn't there? I'm trying to make excuses over here, and there's no explaining that away. Where's that trial of spears stuff? That's the trading post. I think that might be where I can take the sugar to, but I don't know. Lion Crest Manor. Copper ore. There's a place where you fight with spears, like a trial of spears or something. I don't remember where exactly it is. There's the saddlery. I bought some stuff for my horse, by the way. Upgraded my horse a little bit. Northwest? So like this way? Maybe we go over here. Oh, maybe this is where it's at. Maybe it's exactly where my objective is pointing me towards. Despite the flaws, would you say Crimson Desert is fun to play? It is crazy fun to play. This is all I want to play these days. I haven't played a Souls-like ever since this game came out. It's the longest I've ever gone without playing a Souls-like ever since I started playing them. I'm kind of hooked on this game. Although the AI Limit DLC is out now, I do need to check that out. I haven't played that yet. Might have to do that. No, I don't think this is it actually, but we may as well do the quest while we're here.
Fiddler, where have you gone?
Go over under environments tab. I think that guy is gonna be a question mark if you haven't done it, or a person of interest. Okay, yeah, I'll check that here in just a minute.
Lieutenant, the Greymane.
I see. Leave us. I serve as lieutenant to Sir William.
What's going on?
There's a madman near the ruins, butchering anyone he encounters. Lord William was determined to hunt him down. I urged him to wait, but he vanished during patrol.
Lieutenant, the search parties have turned up nothing. I fear he may already have fallen to that monster.
It's a damned mess, what with the Marshal away as well. Would you aid in the search, Greymane? We'll be right behind you.
Let's do it. Wait, do I have to go now? Or can I, like, do other things? Okay, yeah, we can do other things first. Alright, challenges. Maybe it's a challenge. Spears! Here. Oh no, this is just a challenge with spears. Which I might just start doing spears just to do that real fast. Inadequacy. We do need to do. I need to do that quest line again. No, nothing there. Village of the Sick. Rescue the citizens of the fallen land. I should have upgraded my my spear a little bit, huh? This is gonna be a lot weaker, but that's all right. So it should be a question mark or something around here. Oh, that takes me off into a region I'm not even didn't even know very well. Oh, there's an outlaw right down there. We could go grab him real fast. My horse is way up there, ain't it? Leave trading post. The quarry. That's a fishing dock. That's a ranch. The training grounds. That might be it. Might be down there. See where those roads terminate over here. I'm 90% sure one of those is at least near the guy you were looking for. Okay, I'll go look at that here in a second if this is not it. All right, they're just training.
Light upon you.
Never mind. These guys are just training. They terminate northeast of Hernand. I guess we'll go nab this outlaw, and then we'll keep looking up that direction and see. Oh, northwest. Okay. Well, let me grab this outlaw real fast, and then we'll go look at that.
Excuse me if you got a moment.
I'm sorry, I don't, buddy. I'm on my way to catch a bad guy. Earn some more money. Oh, I'm sorry. I messed your food up bad. I'm sorry. You're probably cooking some fried food anyways, bad for you. Where's he at? Bring him out.
Were you looking for me?
Oh, he's in here praying. He thinks the Lord's gonna stop me. Not even the Lord can save you now, son. You hiding in a corner? Hey. Hey. Come back here. Oh, I don't want to hit a girl. Well, she had it coming.
I think you're mistaken.
Sorry, chick. You talk too much. You gotta hit her 3 times? Dude, this chick's fun. This chick's tough. Alright, now we can tie her up. one more sucker punch for good measure.
Look into my eyes. You'll find no evil here.
Come on, horsey. We beat her. Let's go turn her in now. Wholesome, good, you know, what's that? Women's rights, right? Equity and all that?
I only live by Solomon's will.
Well, I don't know Solomon, but I'm pretty sure he would have punched you in the face too. What did the poster say about this chick? I don't know. Let's check it. Who am I? Who are we hunting right now? This is Bianca. They say a hired killer. Let's look at Bianca's poster. She's probably the worst of the worst and deserves everything that comes to her, you know. I can't pull her out. We can check it after I turn her in.
This is for you.
She's probably wanted for like
Impressive work.
stepping out of the kitchen and not washing enough dishes or something like that.
You know, we'll run out of cells at this rate. Still, you've saved me some trouble. Thank you. If you find more scum in the future, bring them here.
Oh, he just called her scum. God dang, I guess I was right. Alright, what did Bianca... Wait, where'd Bianca's poster go? I guess it disappeared. People. Outlaws. Bianca. Bianca is wanted for repeatedly committing murder for hire in exchange for payment. According to witnesses, Bianca is disguised as a nun in need of help to lower her target's guard, then stabs them to death with a blade. She has been reported near the church and Hillside Manor. A bounty will be paid to anyone who apprehends her, blah, blah, blah. So there you go. She's basically an assassin hiding behind a nun's attire. She deserved all those punches to the face. Alright, somewhere up here. Is this is what you're talking about? Like right up here, right?
Yeah.
For the spear people. Probably should have put a marker, huh? Yeah, I'm way off. It's over there. Yeah. F. Oh God. All right. I've had better days. Oh wait, this is it. Is it? Yeah, I see dudes fighting with spears over there. There's like some archery or something.
State your reason for being here.
Are your eyes as sharp as a hook? Come challenge yourself.
Participate in archery contest. We'll come back to this. Oh, sorry. Sorry, buddy. Higher up the mountain? Okay. We need to come back to this, though. I want to do the archery challenge, too. Oh, okay. That was dumb of me. We'll do the archery next. Aha! You were right, I think. Is this it? Let's find out first. Before we get too excited.
Prove your mastery of the spear.
Yes! We did it! Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we'll prove our mastery of the spear. All right, time to prove I'm the best spearer that's ever lived. The spearmanship contest is a true test of skill where the participants face off using nothing but a single spear. Use your superior reach to keep your opponents at bay, parry their strikes, and perform lethal stabs. Only those who can perfectly control their distance with the spear will emerge victorious. Warning, using any weapons or attack styles that do not comply with the rules will result in immediate disqualification. Alright, so nothing but the spear. Recommend playing on base PS5. I don't know, I've never played it on base PS5, but a lot of people who've come in the chat talking about base PS5 say that it runs pretty well. There has been some that said otherwise, but I think a lot of that's been patched out now.
Fancy about?
Let's do it. I have to pay to play. Okay. I got buku bucks. We good.
Well, fuck me.
What? Starting the game tomorrow? Nice. I hope you enjoy it. It's a peak experience. Is this all I do? Do I just do that? Is that all it takes, really? I'm gonna get one parry on him. Oh my god, it's such a weird timing. There.
Looks like I'm the winner.
Do I get more? Do I get money for winning or what?
Don't tell me that's all you've got.
Have a win streak. Okay. We gotta try and get a win streak of 3 now. Oh, this dude's better? Is he harder?
Prepared to face me?
Is this really all there is to it? You literally just hold this down?
Looks like I'm the winner.
Why is this the challenge? There's no challenge. You just hold the button down and watch. Look at him just get stuck on the ground. Let's just get him pinned up against the wall or something. Watch out, I'm coming towards you, buddy. Watch out, he's about to get effed up. Alright, we'll just hold him right here till we're done. It's kind of stupid, honestly. Like, they should have done something else if they were just gonna make it hold the button down for 3 minutes or 30 seconds or whatever.
Don't tell me that's all you've got.
All right, I think we got our 3 win streak. I think we're done with that.
Prove your mastery of the spear.
Let's do archery next, because that was kind of gay. Hopefully archery is better. What's up, buddy?
Are your eyes as sharp as a hook?
They are. Test your skills in an archery contest. Hold L2 to draw your bow, then release to shoot. The first to hit 10 targets wins. Keep a steady hand and hit the target with speed and accuracy. Okay.
When you're ready, we'll begin.
Sounds easy. Easy work, right?
Huh. You look like you could hold your own.
Yeah. You could say that. Ah. What? What? He's cheating. Alright, I missed that one. He's cheating. Oh yeah, mine. Mine. Oh my god, he's a cheater. Dude, he shoots before I can even get to it. Dang it. Clutch. Oh, he got that one? One more. No! That dude. What the F is this, bro?
Don't let this fervor
He can shoot before I can even move. Alright, we do it again. F this. 80 coppers, nothing. You little turd. Alright. See, I couldn't even get to it in time. He got that one too? No way he got that. No. Did he got that one too, bro? Oh, I overflicked. No way, bro. Bro, there's no way. It used to be harder? This is nerfed? This is the nerfed version? No way, bro. That's not possible.
On my mark.
I'm not even gonna try for that one. Oh yeah, we're clapping him now. Oh dang. Oh god, he's coming back. No! No! Okay, we got one. Dang it! No, we're tied. It's a tie ball game. No way! One more is all I need. Oh, I missed the shot. How'd I go? I had a 6-1 lead, bro. How did that happen?
Let this fervor fade. On to the next round.
We're wasting all our money here if we have to. It's a matter of principle now. Oh my god, I suck. He got that one too. And that one. And that one. And that one? There's my first one. This is a waste, basically. It's already over. Dude, I can't even move. Oh, I didn't even get that? Oh, shoot. Oh, they let you come back just to slap you back down again. Do you see that? I should have lost by a lot more than that. And they intentionally let it be close. That is so stupid. All right, this is the one right here. No, mine. Mine again. F you. Mine. Mine. Mine too. That one's mine. Oh! Oh no. Got it. Got it again. Oh, now he's sucking. Oh no! Give me that! Give me the W!
I watched the Grey Mane.
Finally!
Their skills were beyond compare.
You're not bowing out just yet, are you?
A 3-win win streak, bro? Are we going for the... Is it a 3-win win streak? Or is it a 3... let's try it. Is it just 3 wins or 3-win win streak? 3 times in a row? Is it? But no, I don't think it's very buggy. Couple things here and there. What's up, Nitro? How you doing, buddy?
On my mark.
Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way again. Oh my god. Barely missed. You stupid tard. Okay. We're keeping it close. Tie ball game. Oh, never mind. W!
The Grey Manes are surely something.
One more.
Great game.
One more.
Don't let this further fade.
I'm doing great. I'm locked in. I'm locked in deep for this night. This archery challenge. All right. If we can get one more here, we'll have this challenge down and out the way.
On my mark.
Oh my god. Dang it. Oh shoot. Oh my god, bro. Dude. Oh my god. No way. There's no way, dude. It's like RNG. If it just happens to pop up on the sides more than it does towards the middle, you're pretty much cooked. I got bored with the game. Got to take a break and play some. Oh, really?
Holding all sharpshooters. Step right up.
It didn't keep you engaged long enough, it looks like. F this, dude. With max acceleration in settings. See if it... What's the aim at? Here we go. I don't have one just for aim, it looks like. Looks like it's all the way up. 40 hours in, and this game is a masterpiece. This is the most fun I've had since... Yeah, dude, I agree. Neo 3 was also really fun. But yeah, this has been a great game. I'm loving every minute. All right, let's try it now that I have it all. I have it all up. Now it's probably gonna throw me off because it moves faster, but we'll try it. Oh shoot!
Are your eyes as sharp as a hook? Perfect chance to show off your archery skills.
We're about to do it right now.
On my mark.
Oh God. And now it's so fast, I'm over flicking. Oh my God. Yeah, this is not good. Maybe not the best way to do it for me. I'm too used to the other way. I'm sure I'll get used to it though. Oh, how'd he get that one? Oh, I tried to do a small flick there and it didn't even move. Oh my God, bro. No. No. Yeah, I just turned it up. Yeah, this is the archery challenge. All right, so we need to change the... I think I put both of them to 100. So we don't need to do that. We need one of them. Just the camera acceleration is what we needed high.
Challenge yourself.
All right, let's try it now. Let's try it now. Maybe that's a little better.
On my mark.
There it is. Not enough. Oh, I barely got it. Oh, that was meant. He rigged that. Oh my God. Oh, I didn't even see that one pop up. By my head. By my dang head. No! Oh my god! Oh, he got that one. Can he pop the clutch? He can't pop the clutch. I can't pop the clutch. I'm just gonna have to do. I'm gonna just. That was a lot better. Like, it's easier to control. I just have to get used to the. I just have to get used to the speed now. Archery challenge failure counter. I do need one like that, don't I? I mean, technically, I already have 2 W's. We're just trying to get 3 in a row now. Nope, mine. You're lucky. Oh, I didn't even know that was there. Dude, no way it does that many times. I got lucky there. Mother F. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh yeah, I got that corner locked. There's no way. There's no way. That's my corner. No, all right, you can have one in that, about just one though. There's another dub. There's another dub.
I watched the Grey Manes in battle. Their skills were beyond compare.
You did it first try with 30 on your first bar? You got 3 in a row? Or you beat it your first time?
On my mark.
No way. No. Good God. Got it. Got it. Mine. That's 2. That's 2. That's 2. One more, baby. One more.
That was a great game.
You can't call quits here.
Maybe I should take my helmet off. If I back out, I don't want to back out and it like reset. Did you see the Dust Puzzles coming out later this year? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that here in a minute. The Nate the Hate leak, yeah. I can back. You can't back out? Okay. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it.
On my mark.
This is a challenge run. It's a feather hat challenge run. No. Got it. Yep. Another one for me. Another one for me. That's mine. I missed it. Oh, I missed again. That's mine. There's no way in hell. Oh my God. Dude, no way. No. Oh, I'm falling apart. My God. No.
Truly remark. You're not bowing out just yet, are you?
God in heaven, bro. Why? Alright, we're gonna take... We're about to go naked. We're about to strip down.
Step right up.
Here we go. We're gonna do it again. This is the one. This is the one right now. Or the 3, actually. We're trying to get 3 in a row. I should have took my spear out, too. No, no way. No. No. Oh, thank God I barely touched that one. God dang it. Oh my God. That's a win. That's a W. Double.
I watched the Grey Manes
W.
Their skills were beyond compare.
Couldn't block them off. If you find a wagon, you can block them off. Oh, you can park the wagon right in front of it? That's clever, bro. But we're about to win this straight up. We're about to win this straight up, bro.
On my mark.
God dang it. Ooh. That's a bullseye. No. Okay. God, we get 2 every time. We can get 2 easily. It's the 3rd one where we fall apart. Oh, I might have a... No, I don't. I just spent all my skill points on things other than archery. It's alright. We don't need it. This is the dub right here. No, you whorebag. No. No. Bro. No way they're doing this to me, bro. It's the 3rd one every time.
Don't let this
I get there and then I...
to the next round. On my mark.
Alright, we got it. We got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh my God, I moved. Oh my, oh, we're not even gonna make it past 1. Oh, that was right there. My God. No. One more. Let's go! Oh, that took everything in me.
You're not bowing out just yet, are you?
No, we're good. I ain't scared.
On my mark.
Hopefully we do better this time. Oh, I didn't move. Okay, pulled it out, pulled it out. Here we are again, 2 in a row. Okay, all right. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm. Let's just stay calm right here. Stay calm.
On my mark.
No. Oh my god, I got lucky. Oh my god, no. One more, baby. Let's go! Yes! Yes! Oh, I've never been so happy to complete a freaking side game.
Bowing out just yet, are you?
I'm done. I'm done with you. We already won.
Holding all sharpshooters. Step right up.
A champion to find. What do you mean champion? How do you find the champion? What do you mean? There's only of the champion to be able to spawn in. So you like have to keep, you just have to keep winning till the champion comes to fight you? So you take on the champion? Is that what you're saying? Oh, bro, what? Champion? Is the champion harder than the regular guys or something? Let's upgrade archery. Once you beat the champion, the event ends. Oh. All right, let's do one more and see if we get the champion.
You look like you've handled a bow. Care to give it a shot?
How long does it take to get the champion? Your game kind of looks blurry, not sharper. I'm not sure.
On my mark.
Okay, we're sucking. I was locked in a minute ago. My God, I didn't even hardly move. All right, we're about to. All right. Lock in, lock in. Oh my God, this is not locked in. All right, we're not. We're just gonna lose. Never mind. I'm about to come back. It's a comeback. I'm the comeback kid. I'm the comeback kid. Oh, never mind. I thought I actually got that one. See you, Mike. Have a good one, bud. The event doesn't appear, then champion hasn't appeared. Oh, doesn't disappear. Bro. Champion? Is that true? That's probably true. The spear one too up the hill. All right, we'll do it one more time. Then we gotta hit the news break after this. And then we'll probably have to be done, unfortunately. But this is kind of addicting. This is kind of fun, actually. God dang it, it was right there. Oh my God, bro. Now I can't win a single one. All right.
Don't let this further fade. On to the next round.
We're gonna keep going till we lose. Then we'll do the news break.
On my mark.
Ooh. Ah. Oh, I got that one. My God. Oh no. Okay, I didn't even move there. Oh, he got that? No. Alright, that was luck. That's alright. We might get 3 in a row again. No, I didn't mean to. I wanted to keep the streak alive. That's alright. It still counts.
As sharp as a hook. Take up the challenge.
We still got 2 W's. This will be our 3rd W.
On my mark.
God dang it. No! There's a W. 3 times in a row again.
You can't call it quits here.
That's a good way to just earn money. We'll just gamble it.
On my mark.
Oh my god, it's so easy. It's all right here for me. 10-0, baby. 10-0. That's a no-hit run right there.
You can't call it quits here.
You can drive. Yeah, I heard you can drive a cart. What's that? 4 in a row now?
You two look awful.
On my mark.
Oh, there's no way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Huh. Oof. Yes! Coming in at the clutch, baby. That's 5. We 5 in a row now, boys. Can we make it 6? When's the champion gonna come? You did skilled in archery quest? No, I didn't.
On my mark.
You have to do 9 in a row to get the champion to spawn? Oh my god. God dang it. Dude. I know you can put a cart there, but I'm trying to win it straight up.
You're not bowing out just yet, are you?
Yeah, we gotta be done. We gotta talk about the news. We could do this all night and never find the champion.
Are your eyes as sharp as a hook? Come challenge yourself.
I mean, my eyes are pretty sharp, I'm not gonna lie. Did you just see how I had a 5-win streak going there for a while? Anyway, we got a couple news quite a few news topics to go over actually. And then we'll end the stream for tonight. A lot of Crimson Desert stuff to talk about. A couple other things from the gaming landscape in general. So let's talk about it. Here's tonight's news. So the first thing is the obviously the Crimson Desert patch that released. This would have been what, 2 days ago now. God dang, it's been a while since we did a stream, hasn't it? So yeah, this patch not only did a bunch of bug fixes and stuff, but if you haven't heard, it added 5 summonable mounts to the game as well. Decreased loading times for fast travel and revival, which there's like a little side-by-side comparison I'll show you guys here in a minute. It's pretty cool. The load times are actually like crazy fast compared to what they were when when it first launched. However, it is only for fast travel and revival, not like loading into the game when you start the game. So that, I'm sure they're going to patch that too, because that does take quite a while. But for now, at least fast travel is a little faster, so that's a good thing. And then there were some bug improvements for the keyboard and mouse and controller as well. And they're going to keep rolling these out. Like they've said, they're going to continue to be working on the game. Yeah, another patch dropped. This was 2 days ago, though. So if you didn't hear about this one 2 days ago, then yes, it's new. But if you did hear about it, then no, nothing new has happened. But the cool things, the highlights are the faster loading times for fast travel and revival. And then, of course, the 5 summonable mounts. So those are cool things. I'll tell you this. What I'm super impressed with is the support from Pearl Abyss. So Pearl Abyss rolling out patches so quickly. This is like the second or third patch they've done in the first 2 weeks of the game's life. That is some goated business practice there. They're hearing what the player said. The game launched, players complained about certain things. They heard those complaints, and instead of getting angry or just, brushing them off as like weird outliers of people that don't really know what they're talking about, they're taking it to heart, and they're putting a lot of these changes that are being requested into the game, and they're doing it fast as well. That's the other thing, is they're not just, we're going to have a patch and it's 3 months later and you finally get a patch to fix some of these issues. No, this is their second or third one in the first 2 weeks of the game. And it's already adding major changes that are making the game easier to play and more fun to engage with. So W Pearl Abyss. I'm actually impressed with them as a studio. This is my first time ever playing a Pearl Abyss game. And so far, they're kind of goated. Yeah, yesterday, well, technically 2 days ago. I think it was on the 28th. So 2 days-ish ago. I thought this was funny. They edited out the name and just put Hernand. It says, everyone playing Crimson Desert is still in Hernand even after 50+ hours. It's worse than that. I've seen a lot of people. There's been people tonight in the chat who've said, I have over 100 hours and I'm still in the first area. And I've seen a lot of those people online as well. It seems like Hernand could be its own game. And then you could have like 3 other DLCs for the other areas. It's insane, the size of this game. But what's even crazier is how big it is, but it's also consistently good. I haven't hit a point in the game where I'm like, oh man, I'm getting tired of this, or this is getting old. It's like every place I go is new and looks different, and there's different things to find, and there's more weapons, stuff to loot and gather and harvest. There's always something to do, and that something is usually good. That's the cool thing about it. So, yeah. You can put a ton of hours into the first area. Who knows how long it'll be. I don't know. See, I'm not sure if there's anybody who's actually played the entire game yet. Which is crazy after 2 weeks. That's insane. Don't give them any ideas. Well, that's true. I should keep my mouth shut. Yeah, there is going to be DLC. Well, I'll tell you, the CEO came out and said that he is open to either DLC or multiplayer depending on market demand. Maybe we get both, because so far the market demand is pretty crazy. Just 4% have cleared Chapter 6, I think. 4%? God dang. That's a lot of quitters right there, though. Yeah, market demand is both. Why not both? I agree. So this is the side-by-side comparison of the load times. So check it out. This is after the latest patch versus before the latest patch. You can see just how much faster the fast travel load time is compared to what it used to be. W Pearl Abyss. Keep them coming. Changes like that build a loyal player base. When you, as a developer, take the time to make your game more playable and more approachable for your player base, then that's what results in long-term success. And it seems like that's what they're doing. Crazy how fast that is now, though. It feels nice, too. Speaking of long-term success, so Crimson Desert just got a new peak concurrent player count on Steam over the weekend, which this isn't even the actual count. This was the post that Will Powers made the day that it started to go up. But the new player peak count is actually 276,161, which is very interesting. For a single player game to make a new all-time peak concurrent player count 2 weeks after it launches, that is rare. That is rare. Most single player games, you will reach your peak concurrent player count in the first weekend that the game has launched. When everybody gets off work and everybody jumps in to try it, that's typically when you hit your highest player count for a single player game. But Crimson Desert is a little different. They had some obstacles that kind of changed some things, and you know, some people started walking away a little bit. But as they've supported the game and stuck to the game and listened to the players, you're seeing that customer loyalty where players are coming back and the peak concurrent player count is rising even higher than it was before. And who knows, we could see another peak set this weekend. I don't know, maybe they announce some more stuff 2 months from now and all of a sudden we see an even higher peak count. I don't know. But it is interesting. Crimson Desert is unique in more than one way. And it's kind of crazy to watch, kind of interesting to watch. Trust in multipliers. I'm finishing the main story because a lot of quests are locked behind main story progress. How far are you through the main story, Gosho? I think it will go with 300,000 because so many people waiting for some patches and waiting for sale. That's true. It could. It could. Now the question, what's going to determine whether or not it reaches 300,000 is how well can it retain players while the developers cook up patches that draw more players in. Because if you see a lot of people kind of get bored and drop off, then it may not ever get there. But if it can retain players like it looks like it is, and it continues to do this, it could very well hit 300 or even higher. Chapter 9, nice. Is it still good in Chapter 9? Devs are cooking big times with these updates. Yeah, the updates are great. And they're doing it fast, too. That's what impresses me the most. Everyone wants to wait and see if it's worth it. Bought it Thursday. How are you liking it so far? So here is the Duskbloods news, which this is more than just the Duskbloods. This is actually has to do with a broader landscape of games than just the Duskbloods. But Nate the Hate on his recent podcast came out and gave some very big Nintendo leaks. One of them was a new Star Fox game that is apparently coming this summer. The other really big one was a Zelda Ocarina of Time remake that is apparently coming sometime this fall or winter towards the end of the year. Which reports here recently are saying that Nintendo is very upset that this information is out in the wild. So it seems that maybe this stuff is true. But what he said about the Duskbloods is he thinks that the Duskbloods is going to be a later 2026 title. So myself and a lot of other people, we kind of all had the feeling that the Duskbloods would be like an early 2026 to maybe summertime 2026 title. That was never said by anybody really, but it was just kind of the general feeling of gamers as a whole, right? Because the Duskbloods was announced almost a year ago to this point in time. So with it being announced that far back, you just naturally assume, okay, so this is probably going to be beginning or middle of the year next year. And it's still not here. So, it turns out that that feeling might actually be false. It could end up being a fall or winter title, which sucks. I mean, I was hoping we'd be able to play the Duskbloods a lot sooner than what it's turning out we're going to be able to play it. I mean, technically it could still be wrong. Remember, this is, although Nate the Hate is the most reliable Nintendo leaker that there probably ever has been, right? So there's a good chance that this information is not wrong, but technically there's still a chance that it's wrong. Maybe we still see it in the summertime. I'm not holding my fingers, crossing my fingers for that. I think maybe we get the Elden Ring Tarnished Edition this summer, and then after that comes out, they focus, on marketing and pushing the Duskbloods real hard after they already got Elden Ring out on the Switch too, and it's running well and working and all that stuff. That seems like a reasonable timeline to me, so unfortunately I think we're going to have to wait longer than we want for the Duskbloods, but it's still coming 2026 by all accounts. So that's good news. Just not maybe when we wanted it to. The story gets pretty good. Oh, that's nice to hear. Might be the Switch 2 just for the Duskbloods. I have a Switch 2 because I got one for my kids, but also because I stream, and so I was like, yeah, we're going to play the Duskbloods on stream when it comes out. But yeah, I mean, the Switch 2 is fun. I mean, it's cool and everything. But, it's quite a big expense for one game. If all you're going to play is the Duskbloods, I mean, the console alone is like $450, $500 or something like that. And then the Duskbloods will probably be $70 or $80. So that's a $500, $550 purchase right there for one game. But I mean, you can't play other games. It's just every person's got to decide for themselves. I've been taking my time enjoying this game. I think I'm at like 40 hours and I just got to the Greymore camp. Bro, that's some goated exploration. Nice. That's the way it's meant to be played right there. Mission's very rewarding too. I haven't done many of those. I've only been, let's see, I'm still in chapter 3. Maybe tomorrow we'll try and push past chapter 3. Maybe that's our goal for tomorrow. Why not Elden Ring 3? Yeah, that'll be a Switch 3 exclusive. Speaking of Switch 2, Pearl Abyss has started research and development for a Nintendo Switch 2 version of Crimson Desert. So, if you are a Nintendo player, or you want to be able to play Crimson Desert on the go, and you don't have a Steam Deck or PlayStation Portal, well, Switch 2 version might end up saving the day for you. I have a PlayStation Portal myself, and so like I was at my brother's house over the weekend down in Texas, and I was able to play Crimson Desert on my PlayStation Portal. So yeah, I don't really I don't know. It's a huge game, and if they haven't been able to get Elden Ring working on Switch 2 very well yet, I have my skepticism about whether they're going to be able to do Crimson Desert or how long it will take for them to do Crimson Desert. But if they can, I mean, that's cool. I'm not about, console gatekeeping or anything. The more people that can experience the game, the better. And a Sekiro 2, man, it's a travesty that we never got Sekiro 2. Here's the bigger travesty, though. We never got a Sekiro DLC. Sekiro and Demon Souls are the only From Software games that never got a DLC. With Demon Souls, you can kind of understand it because it's on a lot of people's lists their worst Souls game, or at least one of the worst. But Sekiro is one of the best games From Software has ever made. So why did we not get at least a DLC? I would argue a sequel, but why not a DLC? I don't know. Maybe we'll never know the answer to that. Did you see that the Metacritic scores changed? Yeah, I did. I think it's up to like an 81 now, isn't it? What's it at? Metacritic for Crimson Desert. It's up to a 77 now. with user scores putting it at an 8.8. You see that disparity between the critic reviews and the user ratings? Ridiculous, bro. The game journo industry just does not understand gaming anymore and what players actually like. Can't fathom how Crimson Desert is gonna look on Nintendo. I don't think I want to fathom that, but maybe it'll surprise us. Maybe it'll surprise us. Secures a perfect game. No cheese beds. One bad boss. Think it will go to 9. Yeah, it probably will go to 9. I can imagine how Crimson Desert would look on Nintendo Switch 2 if I just squint really hard. If I just squint really hard, I can pretty much see how it'll probably look. You should try it. Was it 30 FPS locked on Switch 1? Was it really? I didn't know that. I thought it would be smoother. Player numbers peaked again on Steam over the weekend. Yeah, I did. We checked the numbers a minute ago. The new peak is 276,261 players. Up from the prior peak, which was 248,000 something, I think. So yeah, it's still continuing to succeed. Here's a big lesson that I think the entire gaming industry can learn from Crimson Desert. If you create a good game, even if you put that game out with some flaws, if the core is great, and you stick with it and support it and listen to the players, you're gonna succeed in the end. Cyberpunk 2077 is another good example of that. Or No Man's Sky, another good example. Create a good game. That's the first thing. Create a solid core that works and is fun. And even if you do that imperfectly and you surround it with flaws that maybe shouldn't have been there or bad choices, if you stick with it and listen to your player base, your game will succeed in the end. But if you don't listen to the player base, or you abandon the game because you hit a rough patch, or the players aren't telling you what you want to hear, that's when you're gonna go downhill real fast. I think the gaming industry needs to pay more attention to what's going on with Crimson Desert, because there's some good lessons to be learned. A lot of good lessons to be learned. Dropped an hour. It just dropped an hour ago? Did it really? I'll have to look at that. Where did you see that it dropped an hour ago, a new patch? AC Shadows was loved by the journos. Loved by the journos, not so much by the players. Some people liked it, but not as much as the journos did. Okay, so let's talk about more Pearl Abyss stuff. The Pearl Abyss CEO has addressed the disappointment with Crimson Desert's story. This is what he had to say. This is his quote here. I partially empathize. I can't even talk. I'm not even going to be able to tell you guys what's going on. I partially empathize with the disappointment users feel regarding the story. I believe it would have been better if we could have handled it better. The development team tried to fill in the gaps in the remaining time, but ultimately we focused on strengthening the gameplay, which is what we do best. So here's what you have here. So the CEO of Pearl Abyss has come out and addressed the problems with the story in Crimson Desert, right? Basically, what he says is that he's aware of the problems and the flaws in the story. They wish they could have done it better, but they ran out of time, and instead they focused on the gameplay because that's what they're best at. And here's what I think people should learn from this. Game devs should learn from this. And look at the player count. Look at what's going on with the game. Look at how the game is continuing to thrive through all of the problems and flaws that it has. That is exactly the right approach. Gameplay is most important. There are players out there that love stories. And if it doesn't have a good story, they're not going to play it. And there are people out there, there are players out there that love great graphics and fidelity and awesome visuals. And if the game doesn't have a crazy awesome visual, then they're not going to play it. But the majority of players, the far and away majority of players, care about gameplay more than anything else. If the game plays good and it's fun, people will play it. No matter what it looks like and no matter what the story is. The story could be hot garbage and it could be a pixel art game, but it could have amazing gameplay and you'll find a strong player base that will buy and play your game. That's just the truth. What the Pearl Abyss CEO is talking about is exactly what game developers need to learn. Is that if you have a choice to make, if you are stuck with your back against the wall and you have to look at gameplay, story, and visuals, you better pick gameplay or you're not going to get anywhere. I'm going to tell you that right now. Most people will not play a bad game most people will not play a game with bad gameplay. But there are a whole swath of players that will play a game with a bad story or a game that doesn't look the best. But it's not true when it comes to gameplay. So, W Pearl Abyss yet again. Whoever the CEO is, smart guy. He made the right decision. And it's paying off. Majority of players just want great gameplay and depth of mechanics. Exactly. That's what most people want. And when you're making a game to sell, if you want to make money on your game, you gotta cater to what most people want. That's just, it's supply and demand. You have to follow the demand. Or just wait till Sword Hero and Beta Decay come out. What are those? I've never heard of them before. Literally Megabonk, but it's great. Yeah, Megabonk is a great example. A game that doesn't look all that great. I don't even think it has a story that I'm aware of. But the gameplay loop is fun. And people played the F out of it. It beat some of the AAA titles that came out with crazy visuals and what they thought was a great story. Who knows? But IGN doubled down and continued to attempt to bury Crimson Desert after the CEO said this. Yeah, I saw. We're about to talk about, actually, speak of the devil. I thought this was hilarious. So IGN made this post, right, where they're basically saying, they're basically doubling down on their opinion on Crimson Desert and trashing it even further. If you don't know, Crimson Desert gave if you don't know, IGN gave Crimson Desert a 6 out of 10, which, by the way, they gave Concord a 7 out of 10. Just keep that in mind. And then, so they posted this on Twitter, their little post here about, linking to their article where they try and, trash Crimson Desert again. And it got community noted. And this is what it says. This is clickbait. The game did not release with any game-breaking bugs, and users have not reported any game-breaking bugs. Most reviews have been favorable. So, essentially, it was a big fail. It just made them look even worse. They tried to trash it even further, and Grok stepped in and said, actually, you suck, IGN. So, that was funny to me. I just thought that was hilarious. That they literally got community noted. I guess this is readers. So readers added context. But they actually got destroyed here on Twitter. That was funny. That was really funny to me. Check Pearl Abyss stocks. Let's look. Stop. Let's see. Let's go back over the month here. All right, so this was just prior to launch. That's after launch right there. This big dip where the reviews started coming out. People had trouble with the controls and everything. And then this is when they announced the launch, or that they were going to be patching the controls and they're listening to players and all that good stuff. Take a look what's happened since then. Moon, baby. Moon. That's what happens when you listen to your players. Okay, so we talked about this. This is kind of old news at this point, but I was gone for 3 days, so, you know, we didn't get a chance to talk about it. Sony has announced new price increases for PS5, PS5 Pro, and the PlayStation Portal effective April 2nd, 2026, which right now is 3 days away. Base PS5 will rise to $649.99 for the disc version, $599.99 for the digital version. PS5 Pro, this is the craziest one, $899.99, $900 for a PS5 Pro. And then the PlayStation Portal will increase to $249.99. Bro, that's insane. Number one, the console price increase is just like the base console and the Portal are pretty crazy in and of themselves. When I got my Portal, it was still $200. The PS5 Pro increase, though, that's insane. That has me worried for the future of the next console. Because if the PS5 Pro is $900, we could be looking at a $1,000 PS6. That's going to be sickening, bro. What? Who has... This is the problem. Gaming is becoming increasingly more of a luxury item than it is how it used to be, which was just an entertainment outlet for the masses. Now, you have to freaking either put it on a credit card, you have to be fairly wealthy or well off, or you have to save up for a crazy amount of time just for them to raise the prices on everything while you're saving up. It's becoming kind of crazy. It's becoming kind of ridiculous. This is pricing out of the market so many people who would buy the console. Now, the reason all this is taking place is because of the AI boom and the RAM prices and components are getting so high because everything's getting bought up, supply and demand, right? There's less supply to go around, and the demand is really high, which is what causes really high prices. So on one hand, I kind of understand, you know, how this is going. But on the other hand, I don't understand for the future of the business. You have to think about what is going to happen in the next generation. And if you price out half of your player base, half of your install base for the next generation of hardware, how much are you going to lose in sales simply because of that? Now, one thing they could do, they could kind of phase this out as we get close to PS6 and then launch PS6 at, you know, a cheaper price. So maybe prices go down as we go on. PS Pro goes down to like $650 or whatever, and then they launch the PS6 at $700, which would still be expensive, but nowhere near $1,000, right? That's a potentiality, but at this rate, who knows what's going to happen? Sony just keeps raising the price of everything. The PlayStation Plus or Essential or whatever has gone up like 2 or 3 times in the past 2 years. We've had multiple price increases for their hardware. I don't know. This doesn't have me optimistic for the future of gaming. That's for sure. And it's what they're doing is making PCs look even more favorable to the average person. Because you're looking at this and you're like, if I want a really like a high-end console, if I want the PS5 Pro, I gotta spend $900. Well, I could spend, you know, $300 or $400 more than that and get a pretty good PC build, and I'd be good for a while, you know, and be able to play them at a better, a higher resolution and all kinds of stuff. So, I don't know. Has me worried. It's not good news. That's not a good thing. The whole price. Can't even make a good price because of RAM. Yeah, it's the RAM that's causing the main problem. My PC cost me an arm and a leg. They do, but the PlayStation's about to cost you an arm and a leg too. Then they'll make games which require a 4090 minimum. True. Yeah, that's coming down the pike as well. So AI Limit news, if you didn't hear, the AI Limit DLC is now available. It's called Irene's Furnace, and it is free Furnace of War. Sorry, Irene's Furnace of War. And it's actually a free DLC. That was what surprised me a little bit. I was not aware that this was going to be free. But if you already own AI Limit, you can download this DLC for free right now on PS5 and PC. So yeah, if you in a world of everything getting more costly, at least the developers over there at over AI Limit have our backs a little bit. So if you're an AI Limit player, go get your free DLC. AI Limit's an underrated Souls-like, I'll tell you that right now. I really enjoyed this game. I am going to play the DLC, but it's just I'm so caught up in Crimson Desert I haven't had time yet. But it looks peak. It's a really good game. If you like Souls-likes, AI Limit's a must-play. So go get your DLC. Let's see here. I think, yeah, we already talked about all those things. I think that's it for tonight, boys. That's all the news we got. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. It's good to be back. It's been a 3-day break. I didn't know what to do with myself. Actually, I was just having fun chilling, but you know what I mean. Figure of speech, all right? I'm just trying to make you feel better. Trying to make you seem like you more than you are. Anyway, really appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks for chilling with me. We'll be back tomorrow. More Crimson Desert, at least for the time being. We're going to stick with Crimson Desert. I think tomorrow we'll try and push the main story a little bit further. Try and maybe get to chapter 4 tomorrow. Kill another boss. Should be fun. I'm really enjoying it. Maybe do the archery challenge some more. We'll see. I don't know. As with most Crimson Desert streams, I just jump in and see what happens. Maybe I have a general idea, like climb the freaking mountain. But obviously that didn't work out, and then we just do whatever. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Try getting a bear mount. Maybe we need to do that. Maybe we'll try to get to chapter 4 and then search for a bear mount. I killed a bear today. Does that count? Anyway, have a great night, guys.